Demolition. Everybody wants to see Demolition. Come on. Yes, sir, Rebound.
Welcome to the Universal Center. Welcome to POWW. Welcome to WrestleRage.
Up into the balcony. Chris Cairo diving off the balcony.
Oh my God!
Kanoa is the new POW World Champion.
It is going to be a great night. Everybody working, everybody getting their stuff together. We are inside the Odeum Expo Center, and I tell you what, in just a few hours, things are going to kick off for the biggest event of the century in independent pro wrestling right here in Villa Park. POW Entertainment, that's where it's at. We're going to walk down these steps over here. We're going to be walking around. Let's go check it out at ringside over here. Let my cameraman follow me over here. This way, let's go over here. I'll tell you what, 9 great super matches coming up on a card of WrestleRage. We will be showing you some of this action.
Got the technical prowess of a Scott Spade. The conniving quite technical Trevor Blanchard. And then I don't know what you want to call it. He's been around forever. He knows the business inside and out. He's truly something to behold. I don't particularly care for him. I have my history with him, my issues with him, but I won't let that taint my opinion of this match. But we've got 3 of the most interesting individuals in POW Entertainment today here right now. And the lockup to kick it off, 3-way lockup. Who do you think the favorite is in this match?
All 3 men in this match are definitely students of the game. They know wrestling inside and out. They know the history. If I had to pick a favorite...
A couple of them in there are the history.
If I had to pick a favorite in this one, I would have to go with Scott Spade.
You know, that is a very reasonable choice, RJ, and let me tell you why. Scott Spade held the regional title some time ago and was the longest reigning regional champion in POW Entertainment history. But I have to disagree that he is the favorite in this one. Because let's look at this honestly. Look at how Trevor Blanchard came to be the regional champion. How he's come to be the king of POW.
He cheated?
You can call it what you will. There is no cheating if it's not called out. He won. He succeeded. That's all you need to know. He succeeded. He currently holds 2 titles in this company. Of course, a little double team effort right there, which is really unfair. There are 3 individuals in this match. They shouldn't be ganging up on any one individual. That's unfair to our champion. And frankly, I'm disgusted by it. And here the true colors are shown. Here are the true colors are shown.
Any 2 men in this match will work together for any length of time until it comes down to the 3 count.
Well, and that's the point of the whole thing. Who wants to win the match most? And right now, I have to say, Trevor Blanchard, this has got to be a highlight in his lengthy, illustrious career. And to come out champion after coming in champion, what would that mean for him? What a great way to continue what's been an outstanding career.
He's had a lot of good things happening to him in the recent past. Oh. Trevor just threw a battering ram using Eric Freedom.
Now's the time to go for a pinfall. Now is the time. Eric Freedom outside, down and out.
And he is holding his back. And he's got that cackling hyena out there in his face.
Trevor Blanchard, some of the most vicious chops in the company, in the industry. Lighting up Scott Spade. Scott Spade turning it around, but no.
Oh, he caught that boot solid.
The ring awareness, the veteran skill of Trevor Blanchard right there gets the boot up. And now dropping that knee. Now I can tell you from experience, that knee straight to the forehead does some damage. I have felt that myself. Now, me and Trevor, another individual I've had my history with, but that was more the bidding of Jimmy Blaze. So I don't hold it against Trevor. In fact, I think Trevor is one of the most stand-up individuals in this company right now. You know, and I know you don't agree with me, RJ, and I know Riccolo does.
Sometimes you scare me when you say things like that.
Well, look at the history. Look at the talent. You know, this is a man who should be revered by the fans in the locker room alike. And what do?
He is reviled by the fans and the locker room alike.
RJ, you know that's not what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been thinking about what you meant.
Now Scott Spade right now taking it to Trevor Blanchard, but there, veteran maneuver. Scott Spade now a little worse for the wear, but this might have been a mistake by Trevor Blanchard right here, by King Trevor Blanchard right here, throwing Scott Spade to the outside, because
there's no countouts.
And he can't pin anybody if they're not in the ring. Falls count anywhere comes later. That's the world title match. The regional title, you have to make the pinfall in the ring. Eric Freedom diving.
Oh!
Now there is something you don't see every day in airborne Hippie.
And he took them all down, picked up the strike, moved the barricade, frightened the crowd.
I bet they are very glad there's a barricade there. You know, Eric Freedom doing the wise thing here and putting his opponents in the ring, but he made one crucial mistake. He threw both of his opponents in the ring.
Yeah.
Were he wise, were he not a brain-dead hippie, he would have only thrown one individual out, left the other one unconscious outside the ring, made the pin, and won the title. But he didn't. And that's why
you got Blanchard and Freedom working together. Oh, and a meeting of the minds.
Was that a double ace crush?
Yes, it
oh
was.
My!
We got Rough Crossing on the outside of the ring.
And he is pulling, dragging Scott Spade. And a few birds in salute. Scott Spade giving chase as Rough Crossing makes his egress through the crowd. Scott Spade following him. Now, see, huge mistake by Scott Spade right here, taking himself out of the match.
Rough Crossing knew just what he was doing. He got Scott Spade's attention. Scott Spade is gone. There is no way that he's going to be able to make it back. And Eric Freedom calling for it.
No.
Lays it in.
Shake. 1, 2.
And we have
unbelievable
a new champion.
And new POW regional champion, the hardcore Hippie, Eric Freedom.
Mr. Riccolo standing right next to Nicholas H., one of the great managers of POW Entertainment. I've got to ask you, Nick, you recently returned to POW Entertainment. What does WrestleRage mean to you?
What WrestleRage means to me is that there's all kinds of talent coming out to prove themselves. What they have to do is prove themselves to me, because everybody knows in POW Entertainment I am the one that could turn around and bring them to the next level. Unlike you, This belongs on a couch. I can't believe you're dressed like this. This is the night where POW Entertainment makes a statement. And good old Nicholas H. will make his statement tonight at POW Entertainment.
We're out of time, especially with
Out
Nicholas
of time?
H.
What, are you
We'll
kidding
be back.
me?
We'll be
God,
back.
you're always out of time.
Here he comes down to the ring right now. Nicholas H. All business. The fans already deriding him. Unfairly, I might add. He is a top quality manager. Always has been.
He's not exactly what you would call a people person.
If there's anybody back there thinks that they are worthy of having me bring them out to the next level, come on out now and let's see what can happen.
Someone from the back wants to take Nick H. up on
Are you
his
kidding me?
managerial skills.
Is that Baba Louie?
I'm not sure.
Are you?
Me llamo Magnifico.
Magnifico? You don't look that magnifico to me. But what makes you think that I should take the time to try to bring you to the next level?
Numero uno.
Are you numero uno? How are you numero uno?
Unbelievable.
I don't have time for you. Take yourself back to that little hut that you call a home and quit wasting my time. Just like all these other goofballs out here.
Well, there you go, Nicholas H. telling Magnifico.
El Magnifico.
Magnifico.
This is the best that can come out now. It ain't worth none of my time. Now, it has been all of y'all's pleasure to see me.
What a night we've got in store for WrestleRage. Standing right next to me, the Galactic Grappler, and I'll tell you what.
In his career, first career, this is a ladder match, and it's for the POW Entertainment television title.
Whoever loses this match not only doesn't have the TV title, they also no longer have a career in this company. This is all or nothing. You win the belt and stay, or you do not and go. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you out of POW Entertainment. It's just that simple. And here we go. This match starts up with a lockup. Brandon Bishop showing where he gets that moniker, physical fascination, the muscles carved from stone. You know, I've said time and time again, Justin James, he's getting bigger and stronger and more successful a wrestler every time we see him. But he's still not as big as a Brandon Bishop.
Brandon Bishop has years and years of bodybuilding experience. He's worked to get a body chiseled like that, and he knows how to use every muscle that he's got to his advantage.
But here's the thing, you mentioned the years and years of experience, not just in bodybuilding, but also in the ring. Now, while he is very well formed, very well developed muscle-wise, the thing you have to think about is the wear and tear on the joints, on the bones, on the tendons, ligaments. Those, you can't see them, but they take their damage and they hold it.